Disarm You with a Smile. I have been singing that song and playing that song my whole life, singing Saw You with a Smile. I mean, my whole life. All my life I've been singing Saw You with a Smile. Check lyrics, people, even if you've heard the song forever.
Especially when the singer's got a weird voice that can mess up the words and the diction and the enunciation.
But he does have like an Aussie voice. He has a Billy Corgan's got a, you know it's him. It's like the fundamentals of nasality.
No, it's the most like we were just talking. It's the most concentrated nasality, intense nasality I've heard. It's
And
it's an
Quinn,
acquired taste.
yeah, and Quinn sings with like a head voice, an open head voice. So
Yes,
I'm curious how Quinn is going to sing Billy Corgan. So
yeah.
Freeze File trio, Canadian talent, great kids, still in high school, or either just graduated, still in high school, I think. And yeah, they're wonderful. I am a patron to them and a low level patron, but still I enjoy their content. Me and Greg have been doing them for a while, and they're very much on top of their social media. They're very it's easy to engage with them, and they were at our very first premiere of their very first reaction. They were there.
Yeah,
They're the
yeah.
first people
No,
there waiting on us.
it's interesting. There's no rock star pretensions with Freeze the Fall. There's very cool kids that seem to be very grateful for being able to do what they love for a living. Um, it, it's interesting because we've heard them cover songs before. They've covered Lady Gaga. They've covered The Warning. Their covers are always super good. But this song, I mentioned no rock star pretensions. This song is actually sort of about the downsides to being a rock star. So, of course, this is their cover of Bullet with Butterfly Wings by Smashing Pumpkins. It's a good song. As I've said before, Corgan's voice is an acquired taste, but Quinn has got an amazing voice. So I'm really, when I heard that they did this, I was like, wow, that's got the potential to be really cool.
The Pumpkins grew on me mainly because I was born in '79, and that's one of their greatest songs is 1979.
Yeah.
And I just love the atmospheric flow of that song.
Yeah.
Um,
Corgan's a
so
good songwriter and a very good guitar player as well.
yeah, and they have their own little army. I say
The
little
pump
army,
Is it
but
called the Pumpkin Patch? It should be.
yeah, that wouldn't be
It's
bad.
prob- yeah.
That wouldn't be bad. So we'll get to it here, and thank you, Quinn, Aria, and Jonah for being awesome. So
Yeah.
we
Thank you
have
very much.
I've been lost in my head for a while, mental health reasons, and we're behind on a lot of things. So yeah, Merry Christmas. It is Christmas actually right now for us. It's 12:32
Yeah.
a.m. Christmas morning. So
Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Merry friggin' Christmas and let
Yeah.
the snow fall.
While you guys rise to the top of the rock heap.
All right, let's do it.
The world is a vampire. Sets you drain. Secret destroyers. Hold you up to the flame. And what do I get from my pain? Check designers. And a piece of the game. Even though I know, I suppose I'll show all my cool and cold like old Joe. Despite all my rage, I'm still so eradicated. Despite all my rage, I'm still so eradicated. Can someone say what is lost and never be saved? Despite all my rage, I'm still so eradicated.
All right, that's that is a good way to do it. She sounds good. What do you think, Gregory?
But yeah, I like how she used a lot of air in the world as a vampire line, and Arya and Jonah have just got such a monstrous groove together. They yeah, it feels like it might be just a slight bit slower than the original, but it's got a lot more weight to the sound. Uh, Quinn is using that head voice to a really good effect. It's much fuller than Corgan's, but it would pretty much have to be. But she's still able to have that sort of that edge and that bite that Billy has to his sound. So she's achieving what he did with a sound that's a bit more conventional but still expressive. So yeah, they're doing a great job with it so far. They've got a knack for these covers.
Arya's bass is amazing. I love that
Just
tone she's
rumbling.
got to it,
Yeah,
smacking that thing over there. I mean, and Jonah drum fills is great so far. So
yeah, he's an absolute monster. Yeah.
let's get back to it.
Nothing but an animal. But can you fake it for just one more soul?
Mhm.
And what do you want?
Oh!
And what have you got? Feel the same, even though I know. I suppose I'll show all my cruel and cold like a dirt. Despite all my rage, I'm still so frightened to kill. Despite all my rage, I'm still so frightened to kill. Someone will say what is lost will never be saved. Despite all my rage, I'm still so frightened to kill.
Ooh! So an error occurred for a minute when I tried to pause it.
Yeah.
Man, those drum fills sound so freaking good. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
Jo- John is an
we were
amazing drummer.
we were talking about Powell from the Warning won the Modern Drummer Up and Coming Drummer Award, and Denny Carey won the like overall Drummer of the Year. I think Jonah there is a shoe in for both of those categories at some point in his young career. I
No
haven't
doubt.
heard the original in a long time, but it really just sounds like his performance on the drums is giving the song both more weight and more like life to it. It's
And there was added texture in the guitar there.
yeah,
Unless I've never heard this song through headphones, so
yeah, yeah.
the original version probably should have listened to it. But I hear it all the time. Every time I don't have Bluetooth or I forget my phone on the damn radio. Red Hot Chili Peppers or Smashing Pumpkins are like the same rotation of people all the time.
Yeah.
Um and that's a new one. Should be a new word.
Right.
So is how I lost what I was saying being stupid. But go ahead, Greg. I'm myself to death.
So this song was actually Smashing Pumpkins' first top 40 hit, which I thought was
Oh,
kind of ironic since it's about the struggles of success. And the line "the world is a vampire" that was basically Corgan saying at that time he felt like the entire world, everybody was trying to take something from him somehow. He actually wrote this chorus on an acoustic guitar the same day that the Smashing Pumpkins recorded their cover of Fleetwood Mac's "Landslide" at the BBC. Landslide at the BBC, which actually sounds like something I wouldn't mind reacting to as well.
I've never heard that. So yeah.
Yeah, me neither. So yeah, there we go. But the song has done really well. It won the Grammy Award for Best Hard Rock Performance in 1997, and it was called the 91st Best Hard Rock Song of All Time by VH1 in 2009. So it's well credited, and Freeze the Fall, I think their version is they're adding a lot to it.
Is there still a VH1?
That's a good question.
I'm asking honestly. I don't know. I've never heard a rock song on VH1, so it's funny that they have a category for it. But yeah, I could very well be wrong. So, all right.
It's
Anyway,
still
yeah,
around. Founded in
okay.
1985. It's probably like the same state MTV is. It probably plays music like once a month or something.
Yeah. Before the warning done the VMAs, I didn't know MTV still had music, and I don't
Yeah.
think they don't on the fundamental channel on cable. It's probably MTV 17 or something that plays music. Maybe it's just two. Or, all right. Here we go. Yeah! Here we go. Yeah! Oh! Mm-hmm. Yes! Oh, fucking good job, man. Great job.
Yeah, they knocked out that one out of the park. Great cover. It's interesting because I think that's an interesting song for an up and coming band to sing because it's almost like with the Smashing Pumpkins version, it's a band that's been around a while, had a few long tours, is just kind of fed up with certain things. Whereas a young and up and coming band performing this makes it seem like okay, they had all these ideas of what performing in the music business would be, and those are it wasn't anything like they thought it would be. And it's interesting that Freeze the Fall would be covering them because this is the last group of people that would be thinking that. They're super humble, super grateful. Yeah, hopefully they will never reach that stage because, yeah, I said they're a great bunch of kids. But I was thinking
Yeah.
this doesn't quite have the anger or the snark that the Smashing Pumpkins version had. Quinn's vocals were actually kind of sultry on it, so it kind of had more of like a subtle passive aggressive building anger. That's sort of like building to the primal scream that the Smashing Pumpkins version was. So yeah, it's
The instrumentation did though.
yes,
I
oh
think
no
the way
doubt,
they
yeah,
played the instruments, it
yes,
definitely did. And
yeah,
Arya's prance back and forth on the
mhm,
stage there was
yeah,
badass with the bass.
hmm
It's funny how Arya and Allie remind me so much of each other, just in their mannerisms, their
yes,
humbleness, and their badassness on stage. You know, they're
yeah.
be who they are. I don't think they really give two shits what people think, how they look or how they act or their mannerisms or how they move.
Yeah, and
It's cool.
vital to the fundamental sound of the band too, because like I said, the way her and Jonah lock into those grooves, yeah, absolutely wicked. I
Yeah,
also want
and
to say should have mentioned it while she was still on screen, but Quinn's snakeskin top, that's very stylish. So
heck
bonus
yeah.
points for that. Yeah.
And Johnny killed it there at that very
On
last
the
part, man. That was
yeah,
fucking
he was
badass.
he was the highlight of the song for me. Just his drum work, like he gets better every time I see him. Yeah, he's just like not that he's not now, but he's gonna like a few more years under his belt. He's just gonna be an absolute monster.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to BL Development, Jessie, and oh my God, he's in both of our live streams. Last
Russ in Canada.
Russ in Canada, yes, and Eyes Wide Open, and Pepe, and
Yeah.
all the people who help support Priest Paul, their family, of course, and all the ones that they answer me on Patreon and all that. So,
Yeah, the
um,
engagement is great, and it's great that this great band, has a good support system around them because that's what you need, and that hopefully will protect them from the more toxic aspects of the industry. So, and
no
that
doubt.
is a beautiful thing.
So, mental health is real. Let's talk about it more often because those of us that can talk about it should, because like people right now that are alone on Christmas and don't want to can't talk about why they dread it so bad. It's just important that we address these things more often, I think. So,
If I remember right, the winter months are actually worse for the holiday, Christmas holiday in particular is one of the worst times for depression and things like that. So, yeah,
yeah,
uh, but yeah, just something as simple as acknowledging someone or extending a hand or saying, hey, is everything all right? Little things can mean the world to somebody. And that's why I always say take care of yourself so you can take care of others. And music is your best support group. So even though this song is basically kicking at a therapist's wall, it's therapeutic in that sense. So go for it. Listen to angry music, listen to sad music, listen to happy music. Just listen to music as much as you can because it's good for you. Okay.
embrace whatever emotion happens to come because they're all
Exactly.
random and we're gonna
Hmm.
have them all. Can't hide any of them. So you wouldn't bottle up your happiness, would you? Think about that.
Sure.
Much love.
Thank you all very much.